So the experience here at Oneworld is a consumption of really pure and true healing. I want to move in. So the food served here, it is better than any Michelin restaurant you've ever been in. No, seriously. The treatments, the care, the attention to detail the doctors give you here is impeccable. Every day, those consultations every day, your program is customized for the next day. How I'm being treated today is, yes, addressing my imbalances, addressing my issues, addressing my complaints and my conditions, but it's also preparing me for the next treatment the next day. My full name is Michelle Knolle, and I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher trainer. Prior to COVID, I was also a master kombucha brewer for my company Starr's Brew Kombucha in the Philippines. So I have a master's degree in holistic nutrition and education. And I worked with a specialist in Marin County, California, who did a lot of liver detoxes. And so my background comes from, first phase and second phase of liver detoxing. I've never done a Panchakarma before. Moving to Bali, you hear from a lot of people like the magic and the wonderment and the power of Panchakarma. So I was very intrigued. And I have to say, the biggest difference between the detoxing that I was conducting and my experience here is the healing and the addressing of the entire person. That healing of all the layers of how we're living our life and how we're consuming things. So we just don't consume things through food and through beverages, but our thoughts, we consume thoughts and we consume energy, we consume experiences. So the experience here at Oneworld is a consumption of really pure and true healing. So the three biggest physical benefits that stand out for me as the result of doing Panchakarma: my digestion, the bloatiness that I felt, after menopause, and I hope it's okay that I say this because there's a lot of women who feel like I have been feeling since menopause. There's this sense of puffiness we walk around with, and this sense of bloatiness, and joint pain and ache pain are some of those symptoms. And now that my bioenergies have been balanced and addressed, I feel no more bloatiness. I can see, in the 12, 13 days I've been here, the puffiness has gone away. But the two really important things is my groin and my shoulder. I've had extreme pain, like rheumatoid arthritis pain since last July. And I explained to Dr. Nunu and Dr. Rishmi, and along with balancing out my doshas, they address these two areas. And my mobility, the yoga I'm able to do, the postures I'm able to do, the walking without waking up in the morning with aches and pains have been remarkable. And I'm really happy about that. I want to move in. So the food served here, my friend Erin is here, and prior, when I was telling her about the place, she was like, well, how's the food? And I said, it is better than any Michelin restaurant you've ever been in. No, seriously. And why do I say that? It's because, the food that you source, you can feel, us yogis, we call it prana. You can feel the prana in the food. And you can feel the prana in the food, not only how it's grown and how it's sourced, but your staff up there, they're enjoying what they're doing. They enjoy their job, and so you feel, you feel their heart into it. It's clean, It's good for you, it's healthy, it's beyond healthy. It's presented well, you know, you just, visually you feel healed by it. And so Dr. Nunu asked, how did you sleep last night? And I said, you know, I've been up since 3 in the morning trying to figure out how can I continue feeding myself close to the same way that I've been fed here. The treatments, the care, the attention to detail that, you know, the doctors give you here is impeccable. In fact, that was one of the things that surprised me the most, really, was the attention to detail in everything that they do. From friends who've done Panchakarma treatments elsewhere, you know, they meet with the doctor upon arrival, they're given their treatment plan, and they meet with the doctor upon their departure. And I think what is special about this place is each day, that those consultations every day, your program is customized for the next day. And what I really appreciate is it's methodical. It's like layering. So how I'm being treated today is, yes, addressing my imbalances, addressing my issues, addressing my complaints and my conditions, but it's also preparing me for the next treatment the next day. And so it's that layering effect. You're just not being bombarded. It's not harsh. You're not being put through the ringer. You're actually, you know, being held and being nurtured through all of them. Or what would I tell my good friend in just a few words, my Panchakarma experience, or what? It's a must. I'm creating I've been trying to figure out, how can I come here once a year and do this? You know, being here, I know there's this, I feel like I'm walking away with this sense of not control as in being a control freak and trying to manage the external things around me to keep me healthy, but this internal control, the controlling of peace within inside of me. So, you know, bring it on, COVID.